Hello, it's forbym again. So for this video, I wanted to talk a bit about cyber sickness or simulator sickness, and that's any kind of sickness due to the use of immersive technology, for example, head-mounted displays. So the main reason why people get cyber sick is that they get inconsistent sensoric input. So your head-mounted display tells you that that your head is oriented in a certain way. On the other hand, your body knows in which way your head is oriented. And if those two informations don't match to each other, then people can tend to get cyber sick. Because the only reason why the information of your eyes and the information of the rest of your body doesn't match together is usually that your body is poisoned. And then the reaction of your body is to vomit, to get rid of the poison, right? And that's what people do when they get really cyber sick. So the reasons why your head-mounted display might display something else than what you experience is, for example, because you have a moving camera. So in Rec Room, for example, they never do that. So the camera moves only when I move my head, and then the information is consistent with what I experience from my body. But other applications, for example, if you have a third-person camera that follows you, then the camera just moves in different ways, and that can create this inconsistent movement where the camera, what you see, is moving differently from what you are experiencing. So that's usually not a good idea. If a user is prone to cyber sickness, then that can create a problem. Other reasons for cyber sickness is when the frame rate is too low. So if you are below 60 Hertz or even at 60 Hertz, it might be too low, and that means that your real head has moved a bit, but the camera is lagging behind, and that creates again this inconsistency, and that can create cyber sickness. There are many other reasons why people might get cyber sick, and often it's, for example, headaches or sweating or dizziness. So it doesn't always have to be vomiting. There are many stages that lead to more severe cyber sickness. Now, people argue in different ways about cyber sickness. Some people say, well, some people are just really prone to cyber sickness, get cyber sick very easily. So it's very difficult to avoid it for some people. And therefore, some people argue, well, maybe we shouldn't pay too much attention, and just, some experiences are only for those who can tolerate it, and others are for a wider audience. Now, I tend to disagree about that, because if you think about it, if someone gets cyber sick, that means that they can't work for a couple of hours. In the extreme case, they might have to sleep, and it might take many hours for them to work normally. And that's really a form of violence if you think about it, right? So you really make people get incapable of doing what they want to do, and that's a really serious thing. So VR designers and VR developers should really put a lot of effort into avoiding cyber sickness, because that's the ethical thing to do. Apart from that, if you really want to, that VR succeeds, then it's super important that people have a good experience, because once you get cyber sick, you will know for the rest of your life that that is not fun, and you might just get might dislike virtual reality for the rest of your life. So better use and develop virtual reality applications that don't make people sick, and in that sense are non-violent. If you have other thoughts, let me know in the comments, and I see you in the next video. Bye-bye.